Kayleigh. The president recently unveiled his Platinum Plan, which is geared toward the Black community. Promises to create 3 million new jobs, $500 billion in access to capital. It's a lot of money, and nobody really seems to be talking about that. Can you tell us how this assistance will be administered and how the White House will follow up to track the success of the plan?
Yeah, this is a very important plan for the Black community. It's also, it bears mentioning that in the pandemic, as we've regained jobs, roughly 4 in 10 jobs lost among Black Americans have been gained, and it took Obama-Biden 2 years to do that. So we're indeed outpacing in job growth for the Black community and the Latino community. And the president has promised this community that he's looking to create 3 million jobs in the next term. He wants to create 500,000 new Black-owned businesses, increase access to capital in Black communities, almost $500 billion. He's done that with opportunity zones, and it's estimated that about 1 million people will be lifted out of poverty and given opportunity because of this, among another number of items, I should say, in the plan, where he wants to prosecute the KKK as domestic terrorists and make lynching a federal crime. Again, all of that lost upon the media as they misreport, take out of context, ignore the verbatim words of this president when he denounced white supremacy yesterday, when he denounced it at the debate, when he's denounced it more than any other president in modern history. And in fact, something else lost upon the media is the absolute turning of a blind eye to Antifa. Carrying the water for Democrats, the media apparently agrees with Jerry Nadler that Antifa violence is a myth. In August Senate hearings, Democrats refused to condemn Antifa. Again, no journalistic curiosity here, despite the fact that Andy Najot, who was a victim of Antifa, said Democrats, he should add the media too, have mastered the art of making its violence appear innocuous. Their violence isn't innocuous. Antifa is not an idea. Andy Najot can tell you that because he was beaten by a group of protesters, Antifa protesters, suffering brain bleed. Another man can tell you this, who in 2019, the victim, his name was Adam Kelly, suffered from a concussion and got 25 staples in his head, but still silence from Democrats, ignoring this group from Democrats. And in fact, as we just saw recently, there was a Trump supporter who was killed by a 100% Antifa man. That is how he described himself. And again, no reporting here, but I guess I did the job of the media by getting this information myself. This man who was 100% Antifa, this man, in fact, had been arrested before at 2 a.m. on July 5th in a public protest carrying an illegal weapon. He resisted arrest. He was taken to jail where he was merely given a citation, put back on the streets, and the very next month, this 100% Antifa man was lying in wait before he killed an innocent Trump supporter. Ideas do not target police officers. Ideas do not burn down buildings. Ideas do not kill innocent Americans. Organizations do. And Democrats should condemn this shameful group in the same manner President Trump continues to condemn white supremacy.